conflict that cut through all the noise, all the politics, all the numbers. Moments that are so fundamentally unhuman that they demand our undivided attention. We need to talk about the phone call with Hind. Hind Rajab was 6 years old. She was in a car with her aunt, uncle, and 4 cousins, trying to flee as so many were told to do so. Next, a desperate phone call. On a recorded line to the Palestinian Red Crescent, we hear a terrified voice saying, "They are shooting at us, the tank is next to me." And then the line fills with gunfire, before falling silent. For hours, dispatchers stayed on the phone, trying to make contact with anyone in the car. And then a small voice answered. It was Hind. She was the only one left alive, surrounded by the bodies of her family. For 3 whole hours, she pleaded for help. "I'm so scared," she said. "Please come." The world has heard her voice, a heartbreaking child's voice doing the one thing she was supposed to do, call for help. Help tried to come. 2 paramedics, Yusuf Zeno and Ahmed El Madhoun, got into their ambulance to get her. They coordinated with the military as protocol to ensure a safe passage. They were told it was clear. They drove towards that little girl's voice. Then the line to Hind went dead. For 12 days, the world waited and her family prayed. When they were finally able to reach the area, the scene was a nightmare. Forensic reports would later describe an overwhelming scene of violence. Hind was struck more than 355 times in that car, and just meters away, the ambulance, burned and destroyed. Yusuf and Ahmed, the 2 paramedics who had gone to save a child's life, were found killed inside. The story of Hind Rajab is not just about one little girl. It is a story of a system that failed to protect her at every level. A story of a world that ignored her cries even after listening to her being shot 355 times. A girl who had recently celebrated her 6th birthday. A system where a child is a target, where first responders helping a child are then targeted, where desperate calls for help are answered with deadly attacks. There is no justification that can explain the voice of a 6-year-old girl saying she is scared alone in a car with her dead relatives. There is no military objective that can rationalize the deliberate targeting of a marked ambulance on a rescue mission. Hind's voice reached the world, but help never reached her. The weight of that failure belongs to all of us now. Our task is to make sure her story is not just another tragedy, but the catalyst. We must remember her name, Hind Rajab. We must remember the heroes who tried to save her, and we must demand a world where a child's call for help is always answered with compassion, not with violence and not with cold-hearted ignorance. Rest in peace, Hind.